I'm a Cal veteran.
And I'm a Cal vet.
I'm a Cal vet.
And I'm a Cal vet.
And I'm a Cal veteran.
I'm a Cal vet.
I am a Cal vet.
And I'm a Cal vet.
And I am a Cal vet.
I am a Cal veteran. Hi, my name is Matthew Smith, and I am a Cal veteran. I served in the United States Marine Corps from 2003 to 2007. I deployed to Iraq twice, once in 2004, and once again in 2005 and 06. After visiting the school for health farewell, I decided that Cal was the spot for me. I really enjoyed meeting with the other veterans and getting a feel for the camaraderie that I would expect and hope that I would see here at Cal. I have the Cal Vet Service Center and my fellow vets to thank for being there to support me. Anything that I need, they can help me with. It's nice to have the friendships that I've been able to build here with my fellow vets. I remember the first semester I was struggling. I was like overwhelmed with schoolwork and just like burying myself in books and homework and papers. And so I was like really kind of getting down about all that and getting together for the Marine Corps birthday. And sure enough, about 7 to 10 of us got together over at Free House here in Berkeley. Got to sing the hymn, take some shots. People bought us some shots. Continue the party over to Kips. That's one of our favorite hangouts after our meetings on Thursdays. And had a great time that night. I remember the next day feeling like, oh man, like I could definitely do this. Like I'm good for the rest of the semester. So from that moment on, November 10th, all the way through the rest of the semester, I did really well, performed really well, did well in my finals, and finished the semester strong.
My name is Javier Chen, and I'm a Cal vet. I served in the U.S. Navy for 5 years, from 2008 to 2013, on board the USS Halsey, DDG 97. I was deployed to East Africa, Middle East, Asia Pacific. And my Cal vet story is my first semester at Cal, I did not know many veterans on campus. I knew that there was a Cal veterans group, but initially I was not really engaged with them because I was still learning how to adapt and transition into Berkeley. And after my first semester, at the end of my first semester, a buddy by the name of Bryce approached me and asked me to come to the meetings and to get connected with the student veterans on campus. Yeah, my favorite story about being a Cal veteran is just having that camaraderie that's similar to what I had in the military.
My name is Nicole Lash, and I am a Cal vet. I served in the United States Marine Corps and the United States Air Force Reserves from 2008 till 2015. My first year here at Berkeley, I didn't really get involved with the Cal Vets group. I tried sororities, I tried other activities on campus, and it just wasn't working for me. There was a disconnect between age and life experience with the other students. And I decided last semester to start working at the Veteran Center. And since then, I've just made a lot of friends. I feel like I've really found my place here at Berkeley. I struggled in the beginning coming here, just a culture shock coming from North Carolina to Berkeley. And just being with the vets kind of helped me to grow and to, get out of my shell a little bit.
My name is Brian Croft, and I'm a Cal vet. I served in the United States Army from 2006 to 2012 in the 82nd Airborne Division. I deployed to Iraq in 2006 to 2008 and Haiti in 2010. My favorite memory with the Cal Veterans Group would be the Hail and Farewell. The Hail and Farewell is the annual event that welcomes new veterans to the UC Berkeley campus and sends off our graduating senior veterans. And for me, this was my first experience with the Cal Veterans. I was able to see the community, I was able to interact and meet all the veterans on campus, and it was just a really good way for me to kind of welcome myself to the UC Berkeley campus.
Being involved with the Cal Veterans Group has really given me a sense of community here on campus. UC Berkeley has almost 40,000 students, so it's easy to get lost in everything, especially when you might be older or non-traditional, like a lot of student veterans are. So for me, it really just gave me a sense of community, kind of carrying over that sense of community you find while you're in the military.
My name is Eric Graham, and I'm a Cal vet, and I served in the United States Air Force from 2001 to 2007, and I deployed to Iraq in 2005. The one thing that the Cal Vets group has done for me is it's definitely given us a sense of community. You know, being a veteran and being an older veteran, of course, it's hard to sort of identify or sort of connect with students on campus. So having a group like that definitely makes you feel a sense of belonging. It makes it easier to go through this process of being an older student. So I really appreciate that. It gives me personally that sense of belonging. You have this group of people you can connect with, and they understand the things you've been through, and that goes a long way when it comes to sort of feeling a sense of community.
My name is Jennifer Eddy, and I'm a Cal vet. I served in the Army from 2000 to 2010, and I was deployed to Iraq in 2003 and Afghanistan in 2009. It's really provided a way for me to navigate the system here at Cal, as well as get support from other veterans that share a lot of the same history. When I first started going to Cal, we had student veteran meetings. And so it was really helpful to go to those meetings because some of the things that bother you or stress you out are actually almost the exact same things that other people are dealing with. And unless you have a group where you can sort of commiserate and laugh and talk through these things, it makes it a lot easier to adapt to your new environment.
My name is Matthew Hahn, and I'm a Cal vet. I served with the United States Navy from 2007 to 2014 as a submarine officer, and now I'm working on my MBA at the Haas School of Business. Yeah, so the Cal Vet group is my way to connect with the wider UC Berkeley veteran community. I enjoy the fact that I'm able to meet folks that came from all different backgrounds, Army, Air Force, Navy, I think 1 or 2 Coast Guard. And I really appreciate getting that diverse perspective and really understanding what students want to pursue outside of the military and how UC Berkeley is helping to get them there. Yeah, so I think my favorite story. I've only been to a couple events, but I really enjoyed the Hail and Farewell last year. It was a great opportunity to meet some incoming students who were super excited to be joining the program, as well as say farewell to some of the folks that were leaving.
My name is Josh Maurer. I'm a Cal vet. I served in the Navy from 2006 to 2012 on the USS Jefferson City submarine. And we deployed to the Persian Gulf twice during my time there, and to Alaska and all over the Pacific. To me, what it means to be a Cal veteran is just that, I don't know, nothing too special, but we have that common bond. I can be a little more sarcastic than I can be around the general student body, and I know people know I'm joking as opposed to, normal society or the rest of the society. So it kind of gives me that area to be kind of a little more myself and to kind of have fun, as opposed to being kind of watching what I say at Berkeley a lot. So.
My name is Stacy Doolin, and I'm a Cal vet. I served in the United States Marine Corps from 1999 to 2004 as a Russian linguist. Our events are great. Even just going out with Cal vets is great, because we go to KIPS or we go to Free House or the big game with Cal and Stanford, there's a tailgate beforehand, and I remember going to a friend of mine who's also a vet, and he owned a brewery, and so I got us a keg for free, which was great. And just doing events with vets are my favorite, because you get reminded of some of the best and some of the not so great parts of serving in the military, but at the same time it's home. And so going to Free House and having a couple beers, or going to the big game and acting a fool because we're older and we're not caught up in the things that will get younger students, the feeling like you have to get an A in this class, or this is the end of the world. We don't have all that because we have a lot more perspective. And so any event that we were all together was great.
My name is Michael Taylor. I'm a Cal veteran. I served with the U.S. Army from 2010 to 2014. While I was in, I was stationed on Fort Benning with the 3rd Ranger Battalion, and during my enlistment I deployed to Afghanistan 3 times, in 2011, 2012, and 2013. Currently I'm studying sociology and legal studies here at Cal. My favorite thing about the Cal Veterans Group is the fact that we come from different backgrounds, different parts of the country, different branches of service, but we're able to just link in together and create new opportunities for success on building on that diversity and inclusivity. And just the support that each member offers on a day-to-day basis, just a, hey, how's it going, to, oh, let me help you with your thesis, oh, I know which teachers to take. So definitely the networking and camaraderie element have been really big for me. Go Bears!